Hi, my name is Irvine, and I will be your guide to Metaphorically Fishing, an ePortfolio and culminating capstone project that includes the courses, artifacts, and reflections of my experiences in the Masters of Educational Technology program at the University of British Columbia. I am really excited to share the knowledge I have and continue to construct with my family, my peers, and future students in the MET program, my instructors, and anyone else who has an interest in ed tech. My background is at the grades 4 to 7 level, but next year I'm taking on a new challenge by moving to primary and teaching grade 2. I grew up in British Columbia and spent a great deal of time outdoors, camping, fishing, and hiking. You will no doubt have noticed by now that the metaphor I chose to provide the thematic foundation of the ePortfolio is salmon fishing. I have been salmon fishing for over 30 years. Every summer the ocean draws my family to Vancouver Island in British Columbia to our favorite places, Telegraph Cove and Winter Harbor. Salmon fishing can be a little scary at first. The waves are pretty huge out on the Pacific Ocean and the water's too cold to survive in for long. But the beauty of nature, the thrill of catching your own food, and the bonding that happens on a salmon fishing excursion far outweigh the risks that you take to be there. Taking the Masters in EdTech is like that. For most educators, diving into the deep water of technology can be intimidating. You often feel that your boat is far from the safety of the shore. But you are exhilarated by the culture of exploration and the bonding between yourself and your peers. Sometimes you make errors that cause you to lose a few fish, but mostly you hook some nice ones, and if you are lucky, you will get a tai, a fish greater than 30 pounds. This kind of knowledge will stay with you and help you to make more focused decisions about using technology in the future. This ePortfolio and my masters were a trip of a lifetime. Making an ePortfolio forces you to review your learning, analyze it, and combine it in new ways that transform your thinking and practice. Through the process of creating this ePortfolio, I realized that my whole way of thinking about education had changed, from a piecemeal version of hands-on and instructor-driven experiences to an entire theoretical tai that centers my practice in an identifiable learning theory. My tai was constructivism. Constructivism is a theory of knowledge that you'll see coming up throughout my ePortfolio. I'm hoping that as you explore this ePortfolio, you will assimilate or accommodate your own knowledge about the Masters in Educational Technology, and that you will collaborate by taking advantage of the social media links and comment buttons. I hope the learning is meaningful for you. We begin our fishing trip at the lodge. From the lodge, you are free to explore the aspects of salmon fishing that appeal to you in an order that makes sense to you as the learner. The primary links menu at the top of the page has a drop-down menu under each category, which can be found by hovering the mouse over the category you are interested in. The boat and gear are the most essential equipment for ensuring that you have a successful and safe day out salmon fishing, and they are metaphors for the core courses in the program. These courses provided the foundations for integrating technology into educational settings. They focused on the theory, design, philosophy, ecology, educational research, history, and culture of educational technology. Fishing 101 includes courses that help you to construct knowledge about when and how to use technology in an educational context. In these courses, I learned how to find and embed Indigenous content using technology, how to more specifically plan and prepare constructivist learning opportunities, where and when to use technology in the arts and humanities, and how to use media appropriately in my classroom. Processing the Catch includes only one course, eTech 565A, in which I applied all of the techniques and theories I had previously learned to make them accessible for the future, much like processing and packaging your salmon for the winter. eTech 590 is the design of the ePortfolio itself, when it's time to sit back and enjoy the results of the labor. The Bycatch section includes tools and resources that I learned about incidentally in the program, like you often pick up new skills when you're learning how to fish. I included the tools and resources that I use regularly, my secret fishing weapons. My future trips are where I plan to go in the future with educational technology. Finally, fishing lessons are little tips for enjoying your trip in the MET if you're a beginner. To navigate through the site, you can click any of the buttons at the top of each page, or continue on to the next page by clicking the button at the bottom. To view a particular artifact, simply click on the image beside the artifact title. Close the new page to return to the web page. I would really appreciate any comments or suggestions for resources or tools you might have. This ePortfolio is a working document and will be augmented often as I come across new tips and theories. Each journey we take is memorable for the experiences we share together. I want to thank my instructors for being amazing fishing guides, my peers for their awesome company on the boat, and especially my family for making this fishing trip possible through their support. Thank you for coming along on my fishing trip with me. I had a great time, and I can't wait to plan my next adventure.